Thank you very much. Your full weather forecast sponsored by the More True team of Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate. They work throughout the state of Maine, serving both buyers and sellers with a focus on the greater area. All right, here we go. We do have winter storm warnings up until about 1 o'clock later this afternoon, being indicated by these areas indicated in the pink because of some additional snowfall that could take place, and the slippery roads as we could see some frozen precipitation as we transition from snow over to rain. And that's why we do also have winter weather advisories up for some areas until later this morning, and other areas not under anything as we're switching over to plain old rain. But we're also watching some flooding issues taking place. We have aerial flood watches in effect until later this afternoon, with gale warnings lasting until later this evening as gusty winds on top of the precipitation will continue to exist. Here's a look at the radar right now. Look at all the active weather currently taking place right now. Most of us have switched over to mainly rain, but it's farther out towards the north. We have a little bit of other frozen precipitation and eventually some snow. Northern parts of the state seeing a good amount of snow at this point. We'll throw the radar into motion. It's really gotten going over the last little while. And of course, the darker the shade of blue is, that's the heavier the snow. Of course, farther down toward the south, some decent rainfall also taking place with inches of rainfall possible before we're all finished up. As we're watching this area, low pressure located right about in here, track off towards the east. It'll hang around for a while too, because we'll catch a few breaks, but more active weather could possibly move in the extended forecast period. So Futurecast showing this rain continuing to move through today with some breaks developing during the afternoon and evening time frame, so it won't be raining all the time. By tomorrow morning, though, we may have to watch for a little bit of precipitation. This model doesn't quite show it as well. We'll have to watch for a little bit more of a wintry mix of precipitation. I'll try to move back on shore from time to time. It tries to show it just a bit, but as we head towards Saturday morning, a wintry mix could take place yet again. But otherwise, most of Saturday will be mostly cloudy, maybe a few breaks in the clouds from time to time. But this is kind of the general idea that we're going to be watching on for. Another wave of energy looks to move in as we head towards Sunday night. A little bit of a wintry mix possible with that. Lasting through at least Monday, I'm kind of worried about some other frozen precipitation falling here too, so roads may be slippery as we head towards Monday morning and lasting through Monday night and Tuesday before that wave moves out of here as we head towards Tuesday morning. So again, additional rainfall looks a little bit like this, an additional half inch to an inch of rain on top of what we've already received before we're all finished up. This kind of counts any melted down snow at this point as well, and any additional snowfall will mainly be in the northern ends of the state where inches of snow could fall there, but most of us just about done with temperatures that are well above freezing at this point. Wave heights are well up there as well, ranging from around 10 to 11 feet according to the buoys out there, so this is why gale warnings are currently in effect. Forecast for today, 50 degrees, rain likely, areas of dense fog, south wind gusting up to around 30 miles per hour at times. 28 degrees tonight, rain, freezing rain, sleet, snow, and fog on the way. North wind getting up to about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, 33 degrees, rain, freezing rain, sleet, and snow again. North wind getting up to about 20 miles per hour. Alrighty, here's a look at your extended forecast brought to you by Ansley Moore. We're partly cloudy on Sunday with highs in the upper 20s, lower 30s, Martin Luther King Day with the wintry mix now moving in. We keep that wintry mix going on Tuesday, highs in the mid 30s.